first off, you're gonna pop your hood. You're gonna take these screws out right here. There's 4 of them. Once you get those 4 out, it will loosen the top right here. And then at the very bottom, down here, it's hard to see, but we'll go to the other grill so you can kind of see it. There's going to be retaining clips down here along the bottom that you'll have to undo, and then the whole grill will then actually pull out at that time. So let's go over here to the other grill so you can kind of see it a little better. So on the very bottom right here, you've got these retaining clips. And you actually can push in on these. So what you'll do is you'll need to get a screwdriver in there and actually push down so where you can actually pull out on each one of these right here. So that is the clips and what they look like. That actually hold the bottom in. So once you get the grill out, and of course this is what it's going to look like, but I wanted to show you all a little bit better here because it's really hard to see through the grill. But you'll come through one of these little slots with a flathead screwdriver. You'll come through here, and there's this tab, or this clip has got like a little edge on it, and you'll want to push down with a flathead screwdriver on each one of these. But you want to start on either end and work your way inwards, loosening each one of them up. Once you get the grill out, to take the headlights out, you're going to come right down here to the bottom, and you've got 2 more. See if I can zoom in so you guys can see it. You've got 2 more bolts down here, or screws, that look just like the ones that came off the grill. You can either use a 7/32 or a 5.5 millimeter. It's actually pretty snug on there if you put it. So yeah, 5.5 is probably your best bet. Of course, you'll have to get an extension to get in here to get these 2 out, and then you get these 2 off up here. Then your headlight comes out, and then of course disconnect your actual headlight bulbs. All right, once you get the headlight loose, you're going to untwist your headlight bulb, your marker light, and then your turn signal, and then the whole headlight will actually come out. I'm not sure how well the camera is going to pick it up, but you can see this is the new one, and then that's the old one right there. We probably are going to install this spacer on the side. It's just held on with a piece of double-sided tape. What that does is it actually keeps it from actually rubbing the side of the fender, and it actually spaces it out just enough just to keep it from basically, when the truck's sitting here vibrating, it'll keep wear and tear off the side of this fender. Alright, we got our trim piece. Got some new double-sided tape on there. Actually, you're just going to line it up where the other one was on the other headlight, and just press it down, and it should stay. So once you get that in there and get the rest of your bolts put in, get it all lined up, and then just repeat the other side, the same process. If you guys are having a hard time getting the bottom 2 screws in at the very bottom and they keep dropping on you, what you can do is take some silicone or some Vaseline and actually stick it in the end of this right here, and then once you put your screw in there, it will actually create a suction and it will actually hold it on there, and then you can actually stick it in there and it won't keep dropping on you. It's just a little bit of a help for you. Hey, what's up, guys? Alright, once you get your headlights in and you get ready to put your grill on, before you actually fasten the grill all the way down, just put 2 screws in it for temporary, just to hold it up here, so you can actually kind of align it if you need to readjust your headlights, you know, to get your gaps and stuff right on both sides. But if you get those, you know, where you want them at, and if you're satisfied with it, then, you know, of course, start with your grill at the bottom, put the clips in, just push them in into the right slots, and just make sure that they clip in real well, and you'll hear them clip, and you'll know that they're where they need to be at. And then just to finish it up, you put your screws back in at the top, the 4 of them, and then we'll show you how to put the emblem back on. Alright, to get the emblem off, I usually like to set them out in the sun and let them warm up a little bit to get the double-sided tape to Maybe a little softer. On some of these, they may have these tabs that come through, and that may have like a little washer on them, and a nut. So you may have to take these off, and or clips. On this particular model, it doesn't. It just has the alignment pins on them, and then the double-sided tape. So you just got to get something in here on the other side between the grill and the emblem, and just slowly pry around it, preferably like a plastic prying tool, something that won't scratch it or really damage, and just slowly pry up on it, just all the way around it, real slow, and it'll eventually come off. But as you're prying on it, push in there and try to loosen up the double-sided tape. Once you get it off, this is what it's going to kind of look like. It's going to leave some residue left over, probably on the grill and on the back of the emblem. What you want to do is make sure you try to get all of this off of the emblem right here and get it cleaned up as best you can, and then we'll reapply new double-sided tape on there. All right, so we got the back of the emblem double-sided tape. So what I did is actually I doubled it up because this particular emblem sits a little lower, and it seems like maybe it's a little concave. So I had to end up putting 2 strips across here. This is the style tape that I used. It's the only thing that I had, but you get this at most automotive paint stores or AutoZone, O'Reilly's, places like that. They usually have it, and then they do come wider and actually thicker. I would, if it was me, probably just go ahead and buy the thicker style, so you don't have to worry about doubling it up. So that's it. Just go around the edges real good on there. It's good to clean it off and get all the other double-sided tape off, and clean it with some alcohol before you put this on there. All right, last thing you want to do is get ready to line up. Get your pins on the back of it. Line it up with these 2 right here. Like I said, some models are different. Some of them actually have extra pins back there that will go into these slots, and then we'll have actually nuts on the back side of it. But line it up, center it up, and then once you get it on there, you want to firmly press around the sides of it to make sure that it adheres real good and sticks onto the grill. That's it, guys. It's a new headlight and grills. You could smash that like button if you like the videos, what you didn't like about it, and any suggestion videos or what I could do better. Appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.